What's up, everybody? Josh again from Gerald's Diecast Customs. It's been a while. This is like my third time trying to make this video tonight because I don't know how to do anything right anymore because I don't make videos enough, and I'm trying to change that this year. So we're going to dive right into this stuff. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, spent it with family, friends, all that kind of stuff. Pegs are empty. We can't find anything anywhere, but I still find stuff places because I go out every day and I look like a mofo. Honestly, I've been having my best luck lately at grocery stores, believe it or not. And the stuff that I have over here on the right-hand side, I'm going to show you guys, and I found all that shit at grocery stores. Let's dive right in. This is going to be some A and B case stuff. I have some premiums to show you guys here in another video, some Johnny Lightning, White Lightnings, a bunch of other cool stuff to show you. That's going to be in another video, though. This is just going to be Hot Wheels dollar cars for the most part. Actually, no, it's entirely dollar cars. Looking at my pile, I lied. There was something that was $214 down here. Let's go into it. Tesla Cybertruck. The release from this year, difference is different wheels. Has different wheels in this casting than the one that came out last year. Track Manga. Basically a Bo Suzuko looking like Skyline Ken Mary type deal, convertible. Who knows? But it's cool looking. I like the Track Mangas. And this deco on it's pretty crazy looking. So it's neat. I'm about it. 1970 Chevy Chevelle in like that Trans Am, racer style. I'm kind of a fan of it. It's a wide body. It's kind of cool looking. I like the color scheme on it, like the off-white stripes with the maroon. Cool. It's pretty cool. Then we got a couple more. Basically, a lot of recolors from these cases. It's looking like not a lot of new releases, but there are a few. So 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser in this Triassic 5 deco. Looks pretty cool. The matte green. I like the white hood with like the gold kind of stripe around it. It's a cool looking release. I wish the glass wasn't green, but hey, what can you do? Ford Focus RS in that classic Ford Focus RS blue. I'm a fan of that one. Then we got the last year's Legends Tour winner. 1970 Pontiac Firebird. I'm pretty sure Larry Chen did a video about this, if I remember correctly, talking about how the engine's mounted behind the front axle and stuff like that, so it's technically a mid-front engine car, which is kind of cool. It's better for weight distribution, obviously. But yeah, if this is the same car, which I'm pretty sure it is, he goes really in depth with the owner and he talks about every little nook and cranny of this thing, and the build is truly incredible. You should look up the video. It's really cool. I'm a huge fan of anything Larry Chen puts out. I've watched basically every single one of his videos, I'm pretty sure. 85 Honda City Turbo 2. I collect every single one of these castings. I love this little thing. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just so cool. It's just such a cool little guy. One of my favorite parts about it is the Honda Moto Compos in the back. It's really hard to tell when it's in the package. Excuse me. But there are 3 little motorcycles in the back of this guy. They're basically little mopeds that fit in the back of this car. This car came with them, or it was an option. And you could park this thing in the city, take the little moped to the store you needed to go to, and call it a day. I think that thing's kind of cool. Toyota Sprinter Terreno Turbo, recolored in white. Got the taillight decals and stuff on there. It's a good looking release, so I grabbed it. New release, Porsche 935, new for 2022. Big fan of this release. I'm a huge fan of this casting. Not a big fan of the deco on it. I bet you they're going to be coming out with some really cool looking decos on this. I like the wheel choice though. I will say that. The wheel choice looks good on this. The recolors are going to be good looking though, I'm sure. I think there's a black one coming out already. And if there's premium releases of it, which I'm sure there will be, they're going to be slick too, for sure. Mazda Repu recolored in orange. I like those wheels on there, the classic styled wheels. Looking good. 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. This is a new release for this year. This is a new casting. This is part of Reuse Rides. I'm going to show you another one of those in a second. This is a really cool car. I'm a big fan of it. This is based after a actual rally deco. I should have looked it up after I botched the first video I tried to film, but I didn't because I'm not good at this yet. But yeah, it's pretty good looking. Texaco. I think it was a Texaco livery, actually. Now that I think I remembered it right. Look it up. Prove me wrong. Or prove me right. We'll find out. Really cool looking release, though. This one's the Mighty K. Based off of like an old K truck, like a Suzuki K truck or something like that in Japan. The K is obviously KEI in Japan. And that stands, it's like a class of vehicle over there. The K spec vehicles are basically small vehicles. They're like 3 cylinders, stuff like that. Really small. In Japan, I believe they do the registration fees by like size and weight of the vehicles over there. So I mean, it's kind of similar to how they do it in the States too, but I think it's a little bit more drastic. So like the cheap small vehicles like that are really cheap to register and things like that, and to drive over there, which is why there's so many of them over there. Toyota GR Yaris, things like that. This is an older release that I found actually at Target, came out. I actually found 2 of them, but this one I lowered down. I think that looks really good. Big fan of that. Those wheels actually came off the new 3000 GT release, I believe. The premium release. But yeah, I lowered it down. Threw a metal base on there too, actually. Because I like metal bases. It gives it a little bit more weight. But yeah, nice and lower, a little bit of camber and stuff. I think it looks really good. I like that classic, like 90s style deco on it. It's pretty neat. Then we got a McLaren F1 GTR in teal with red wheels, which is kind of funky, but I liked it, so I snagged it. Then we got a couple other randos here. This I picked up at the grocery store when I found the stuff that's over here on the right, and I'll show you guys that in a second. A little unicorn case, actually, because we got the 56 Ford truck. I have found a few treasure hunts. It was a bunch of random stuff that I found. Hodgepodge. But this was one of them. I grabbed it because I think it's a cool looking release. Then we got a couple hard bodies. This one's from the Matchbox Truck series. I'll show you a couple more of those in a minute here. But I like that casting, so I grabbed this one too. And there's another one. I really like the teal on this. And the wheel choice is really, really prime on these two. Kind of like beadlock style wheels. They look really good. Couple more repeats. These are going to be a lot of repeats through this pile I have on the left. So another Cybertruck, K-Truck. 3 more gassers. Another Sierra. This is a different one though. Did a 62 Nissan Junior in like the old school Nissan colorway. Looks really nice. I like that. That's very old school, and I dig it a lot. I kind of like the little wavies that go along the door there. It's kind of cool. Another one of those hard bodies too. Another repeat Porsche 935. And then we got a Countach police car and a Chrysler Pacifica, both regular treasure hunts. Goodness gracious. I believe I found both of these at the same time I found these. I might as well just put them in front there. That was the last Super I found of 2021, actually. I almost said 1920. What is happening to me? Goodness gracious. And here's a couple more from the truck series. We got the 57 GMC step side and the really, really cool National Parks deco. I believe this is called Forest Service Green. They have their own color, and that's what it's called. I really dig that color. I've been slowly piecing together like some of the National Parks trucks and stuff like that, especially like the licensed ones, which they usually mostly all are. There's obviously a handful that are not licensed, but the National Park set from Matchbox is really cool. If you guys like collecting like off just random sets of stuff, that's a good one to go after. And then I grabbed 9 of these. 9 of them. Because I got a bunch of buddies that want some and stuff like that, and I came across the whole case. So I figured, why not grab some? We're going to have a local toy show here soon too, so I'm going to grab some and sell them there as well. Some mystery models. Got some mystery models in here. Actually, I'm just going to show you guys these and get them out of the way. Hot Wheels ID Chase 69 Copo Camaro. Really cool looking car. I'm not going to take it out of the Protecto because it's just a pain. But yeah, super cool. I threw it in a Protecto when I got home. I just really like it. It's one of the better looking ID Chase releases, in my opinion. This one, the blue like 70 Charger or whatever it was, 69 Charger maybe. And then there was another one that I really dug too. I don't remember what it was, but... And then we got the Porsche 356 Outlaw Super, baby. And I got to give my dad a huge shout for this, because he texted me one night and he's like, hey, look at my local Wise Finds. So I went to the grocery store and found some stuff, and I was like, oh shit, they got some new cases there, huh? So I popped down and I found this hanging on the pegs that he already looked through. And I'm like, dude, you didn't see the ID card? And he's like, nah, I don't search for that stuff. But then I showed him this, and he's like, oh man, look, that was there too. And I'm like, dude, you should have looked a little bit further. You would have found the dump pin. But no, seriously, huge shout to my dad, because I wouldn't have probably gone if he didn't tell me about these, or tell me about them having new cases there. So I went and I found the goods. I dug through 2 little dump bins I had there. Found a bunch of treasure hunts. I left a bunch of treasure hunts behind. Took a few with me. Obviously took the ID Chase, and I took the that Super with me as well, because why the hell wouldn't you do that? Now we have the mystery models. These ones, the chases for this one, as you can see over here, are the, let's get in focus, Skyline KDS, or the KDR 30, the DMC DeLorean and the Super Volt. The Super Volt is a Chevy Volt with 2 motors in it, real funky. But we're going to pop these open here. Yeah, we can do that. Here's number 3. This is the Chevy Volt. Oh, actually, I'm not going to lie, that actually looks pretty cool. Why did they do a decent job on that? Oh my god, it's got a parachute on it. Maybe this is a little bit different than what I thought it was. It's just it's like a Volt with a big electric motor in it. They got a big parachute on the back. That's weird. All right, that's super weird. Weird casting, but I mean, it's kind of cool, honestly. I mean, that is kind of neat. Number 2, it's going to be the Skyline KDR 30. I love these stickers. I deliver for a pizza place, so I throw those stickers on my book. It's like basically like what I put all my delivery slips in and all that stuff. What I have people sign their credit card slips on and stuff. People like to comment on my Hot Wheels stickers. And they're like, you're pretty old for Hot Wheels. And I'm like, hey, don't tell me what I like. This is sick. I like this one too. This is the number 2 in the set. This is the Skyline R30. You got the number 2 on the side there. I really like this. I like that color. It's like a bluish gray, like a slate bluish gray. Look at that. For a $1 car, guys. Like, that's pretty cool, man. Then you got the back. I actually opened one of these already, and I noticed this ETA51, Extraterrestrial Area 51. This whole set is kind of based on space type stuff. So I thought that was kind of neat. Does this one have a plate on it? No. Big-ass parachute, though. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then I only grabbed one of the extra number 1s, I realized, because I grabbed a 10, like a dumbass. Let me see if I can find that. I'll open that number 10 too, because why not? But yeah, here's the number 1. This is going to be the DeLorean, and that's interesting. I'm not a huge fan of this casting overall, but I have a few friends that are. So I don't know if my buddy's going to want the loose one or not, but I usually throw all these into a jammer case because I got a bunch of them that have all the mystery models in them. Not all the mystery models, but usually I collect the 1, 2s, and 3s, like the chases or whatever you want to call them. But here's the other one that I got. And another pro tip, look under that little flap and it'll tell you exactly what's in there. So obviously that's number 1. This one that I just opened again, obviously was number 1. This one was number 3. So that was the Chevy Volt. So yeah, that little pro tip, if you guys did not know that, they're not really too much of a mystery if you know what you're doing. I'm just looking for that number 10 one quick because I'm going to open that because I honestly don't even know what the hell it is. Actually, I can find out by looking at the box here, but oh god, it's ugly. Oh, it's so ugly. Oh, it's the worst one. It's the worst one out of all. It's called the Oh, wait. Oh, no, I lied. 12 is Zombot. This is quick and sick. That was actually not too bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's not... I mean, I don't care about it. I don't care about it. That's that. That's what happens when you make a $1 mistake. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. This one's just a quick little one about some Mainlines and a bunch of $1 cars that I found. But I mean, sometimes $1 cars are worth a little bit more than $1, and that's why we go out hunting for them all the time, right? Because we like to find that cool stuff that's, you know, that's what keeps us on the hunt, man. That's like one of my first dump bin supers. I found a handful of them, but never at the bottom. This one was at the very bottom. So never quit digging. You find a dump bin and you find some other cool stuff up top, keep digging because you might find this at the bottom. But all right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. The next one's going to be pretty neat. It's going to be a bunch of premiums and stuff like that. I found the Datsun 2-pack, and I found the Porsche 2-pack, and I found the Moon Eyes 2-pack, but I left the Moon Eyes one. We're going to get that one in the next video. I'll talk to you guys then. Peace.